I'm not gonna lie, Jujutsu Kaisen is a pretty dark show with some bits of comedy here and there. But what I noticed is that there's a lot of references to deep and esoteric topics in Japanese religions. A lot of references come from Shintoism, which is a religion about the connection between spirits, nature, and human beings. In this video, I'm going to go over 5 things in the show you may have overlooked and the deeper meaning behind each topic. These topics are in any order and does not go by any ranking system at all. And now, let's begin. In this show, Jujutsu Kaisen, the main character is in one of the many groups in the high school called the Occult Research Group. This group is similar to the ghost hunters you'd see on the History Channel, in which they go hunting for supernatural phenomena. The main character, Yuji Itadori, goes to the occult group so he can have a reason to not join the track club. Eventually, Yuji just so happens to get involved in occult activities because of the cursed object the group decided to take and open up. Pretty much, the term occult is supernatural phenomena that can't be seen or understood with the normal 5 senses. The occult is pretty much well known in Japan, as many religions and spiritual groups acknowledge it. There are not too many groups like this in the US, as most people don't even hear the term occult very much at all. Religions like Shintoism is supposed to have mysterious ties to deities and spirits and other things that cannot be explained by regular means. Now, the curses in Jujutsu Kaisen are creatures that manifest from negativity humans give off. Curses are creatures, and cursed energy comes from humans. The show entails that high levels of negative energy are in schools and hospitals, which are places where you can find intense emotions such as hatefulness, shame, and regret. Also, it's a possibility that the show's curses could have originated from the term yokai, which are supernatural creatures and spirits in Japanese folklore. I think this concept came from observing human nature of the average person. Without training, people in our society have a negative thought process, which is actually normal. Maybe the idea of cursed energy produced by humans could be symbolic of the thought process of the average human. Literally, regular people have about 35 to 48 thoughts per minute, and guess how many of those thoughts are negative? Pretty much most of them. Shikigami are curses that can be summoned by the user with specific hand seals, talismans, and their own curse energy. These beings cannot be seen unless they're in places like their high school at nighttime, and Shikigami can feed off of curses as well. I had no idea that this was actually another term in Japanese folklore. Shikigami from Japanese folklore is when a practitioner conjures a spirit to do things such as spying on enemies, stealing from someone, or even tracking enemies. Just like the anime, there is a ceremony in which a summoner conjures a creature with their spiritual energy and other objects to help them manifest in the world. Just like the show, they're said to be invisible and can go wild if the master doesn't keep a strong hold on them. Talismans in Jujutsu Kaisen are used to seal off curses that are extremely powerful. If they can't exercise the curse, then they are to be sealed as a cursed object. It's odd because it seems like the talismans are some type of Egyptian hieroglyphs on it, compared to the usual Japanese talismans you see in other shows. Actual talismans, aka ofuda, are pieces of paper or cloth with kanji that's supposed to ward off negativity. Also, the seals are energized with kami, aka holy spirits on it, to bring more luck and fortune for someone. Esoteric symbols are used to invite kami, and usually, talismans are created by Shinto and Buddhist priests who have learned this art from their specific lineage. Last but not least is the title of this anime. What does Jujutsu Kaisen even mean? The title Jujutsu Kaisen means sorcery fight. According to the wiki, the human characters are called shamans or sorcerers since they can manipulate energy and use it in battle. The wiki uses the word shaman, but we'll find out if they'll use the term sorcerer instead. Alright, so these type of topics seem pretty dark and scary, but I'm here just to break down these shows no matter how wild it may be. Trust me, I'm not into any dark or demonic practices at all. I'll make a few other videos about this anime, but for now I'm gonna try some different formats for my content to see how it goes. Alright, this is June, signing out. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and peace.